Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Performance Inspired, the all-natural high-performance line of sports nutrition, trusted by athletes and health enthusiasts. Visit pi-nutrition.com. Rob Font, 30 years old. Silva de Andrade is 32. Font, 1 inch taller. He weighed in 135 pounds, 134 for Silva de Andrade. Rob Font has the 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get the main card introductions going, here's Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas for UFC 213, Romero versus Whitaker, presented by Budweiser. This buzz for you. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 24 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Castelão para Brazil, Douglas da Silva, Silva de Andrade. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding a professional record, 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Woburn, Massachusetts, Rob Font. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Smith.
Mark Smith draws the assignment here. The beautiful Brooklyn is with us tonight on pay-per-view. Glad you are too. As we get ready to kick things off here in the UFC's Bantamweight division. Ariane, Brittany, Chrissy, Vanessa also on hand. Rob Font, the number 15 ranked bantamweight in the world, taking on Douglas Silva de Andrade. Font is in black. Silva de Andrade is in yellow, and we are underway. The fight clock brought to you by Budweiser. This bud's for you.
I like how he compared Silva de Andrade to Lineker, because one thing that they share in common is they both load up. They're both powerful guys that, especially sometimes you can see the shots coming, but people can't seem to get out of the way.
Absolutely, and you know, when you look at that fight against Lineker, Rob Font fought that entire fight on his heels. You know, really, the moment was just too big for him then. He's much better, much more confident now, and you can see him being a lot more assertive here to start this round. Everything Andrade throws is heavy, beautiful timing on that double leg.
Yeah, outstanding.
When he really lifted that right leg high, put it on his hip, but man, Andrade is strong. Look how quickly he gets his hips back under him to pop up.
Yeah, very strong, and Rob Font looks like he's ready to time that knee. Look at this. Andrade dropped down. He dropped down like he was looking for a leg lock, but was not in the proper position to try to execute that. That's a weird thing that he just did.
Costly error. Again, you know, something you see in the gym and you could pull off maybe on guys that aren't this level, but not here.
But his movement was restricted because they were up against the cage.
When this is an area of Font's game that has continuously grown. You saw in his last fight against Matt Schnell, he looked absolutely fantastic on the ground with his transitions. Works very hard on his grappling.
Yeah, Andrade moved back to full guard, but you could see that he was, in fact, hunting for a leg lock. You could see he was trying to get an underhook on one of those legs, but Rob Font stuffed it. But you see in these scrambles, look for de Andrade to try to go under the legs of Rob Font. Rob looking for a guillotine here, and he's got a hold of the neck.
He's under the chin. He's going to go for the high elbow here, and it's a great spot. You can trap the guy's hips against the fence, but he loses it.
Good transition, though, in the scramble. Threw a good combination there. Missed with that head kick.
I love that, though, when guys fight in the in-between phases of the sport. Sometimes that's an opportunity for guys to break and take a rest. Font uses it to strike.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round 1. Let's listen into the red corner, Mark Delagrati.
Rob, we need to straighten out that right hand.
Rob, pace yourself. Pace yourself. Conserve your energy appropriately. Let's be intelligent. You got to lead off with a fake. You can't just throw blind. Give me something before you fire.
Yeah, good feints, make him react.
Step off with the zigzag, switches, get fun. The step-off's there. Step off the lazy jab.
Makes me want to do the rest of the broadcast in a Boston accent. Just over 2 minutes here to go round 1.
Good movement by Font. Notice how he's just getting just out of the way.
Smooth.
Nice uppercut and a beautiful knee as well.
Stop!
right there.
Pausing the action due to an eye poke.
You good?
Regardless, a
Are you
gorgeous combination from Rob Font. He's just so smooth.
Stay there.
Looks like Mark Smith's going to call in the RP here.
Finger to the left eye.
Wow. Looks like as he's pushing
You
off.
good? Okay, go right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right at the end there, looks like it's scraped against the eye.
Hey, Rob, stay there, stay there. Rob, when you're coming in, you got to keep clenched fists or fingers up, okay? You understand? All right. Time in, fight.
2 minutes, Rob. 2 minutes, Rob.
Ooh, nice job by Silva de Andrade to split that guard of Rob Font.
And that's one of the things he showed in his last fight against Briones. He was just more creative. Spinning back elbow, spinning back fist. But really, he's just going second too often here in the first round against Font.
It has been a constant evolution for Rob Font. Last time out last December.
Kick to the body there.
This is a plus athlete, Rob Font. Excellent footwork, switching up the stances here a little bit.
And both of these guys very athletic, but Font really putting things together well. And Andrade just seems very hesitant tonight.
Woo! Caught him with that left.
Yeah, that might have been his most significant strike of the fight.
It's important for Font not to let him gain his confidence back. You get someone on their heels, keep them there. Keep them reacting to you.
Silva de Andrade has never been finished. A perfect 2-0 since dropping down to 135 pounds. Ooh. Counter knee is clean for Font.
I tell you, Andrade landed a nice left hook there, but I'm impressed with Font's ability to roll with the punch and immediately counter.
20 seconds, Rob.
Good right hand over the top by Font.
Nice body shot. That hurt him, Rob. That hurt him, Rob. Check the body.
And Andrade's not having a whole lot of success fighting backwards right now. He's getting pushed around the octagon, constantly going second, eats a knee there. Now guillotine against his knee.
Very little time left here. Wow.
So the horn sounds indicating the end of round one. Tonight's Corner Cam is brought to you by Performance Inspired, the all-natural high-performance line of sports nutrition trusted by athletes and health enthusiasts. Visit pi-nutrition.com.
This water?
Slow down. Slow everything down first, Rob, okay? Rob, you're so much better than this kid. Don't let him capitalize on stupid little mistakes. You're so much better than this kid. Don't
Campeão, veja bem. Você tem que movimentar e surpreender. Estamos movimentando pouco.
We're moving too much, not enough. Let's move and surprise.
Esse é o caminho.
That's the path. Let's try that combination that we practiced. You can't just kick. You have to jab and kick. And then throw the overhand.
Well, the wait is nearly over for Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series. It debuts in 3 days, July 11th on UFC Fight Pass. The new series set to feature 5 live fights each week with up-and-coming talent, also fighters looking to revive their careers. Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series all summer on UFC Fight Pass. Don't miss the live action this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, second round here. Rob Font, Douglas Silva, de Andrade, Brian, Mark Delagrati, very urgent there after round one.
Yeah, they didn't want him to do anything stupid. Say, look, you're so much better than him. Don't be silly. Don't force it. I mean, honestly, there's a translation, obviously, so you could get some of that stuff lost. The corner of de Andrade really gave him nothing. You know, hey, look, you need to move more. You need to throw punches before your kicks. That's all they gave him, and just not enough to get this kid back in the fight.
There were moments where I understood what Mark Delagrati was saying, where Rob seemed like he was forcing the action a little bit too much, wasn't hiding his intentions, and got caught with some leg kicks and a couple of good punches. But for the most part, I think when Rob is finding his groove, you see that. Like, as Silva de Andrade tries to connect, Font's just slightly out of the way, where he is finding much more success.
I mean, that's a beautiful exchange right there, where he's in range, he tags him, and as soon as Andrade looks to counter, he's already gone. And it just highlights the talent in this men's bantamweight division. quickly becoming one of my favorite divisions to call fights in, as these guys are so well-rounded and so technical.
And Font feels like he can hang with the top 5 right now. The onus on him to try to finish Douglas Silva de Andrade tonight as a 3-1 favorite.
Well, he doesn't want to get sloppy, because Andrade has some heat on everything he throws.
Oh, good left hand there by Font. Gets a kick to the body, partially blocked. Ooh, good leg kick there by Andrade, but good capitalizing by Font.
Everything Andrade does, you can see in his eyes. I mean, he's second-guessing his techniques. He's not putting them together, throwing one hard strike at a time.
Just missed on that uppercut as we hit the 3-minute mark in the second round of a possible 3.
I really like to see Andrade start feinting a little bit, go first, throw longer combinations, put together some hands before you throw that kick. Too much one and done. Ooh, there's a beautiful right hand, and he used the jab to settle up and clear the way.
Big right hand by Rob Font. Some swelling around that left eye of Silva de Andrade. He's starting to land a few shots here. You're right, Brian, it's one and done, but a few significant strikes landing here midway through round 2 for the Brazilian.
Well, everything he throws is hard, so if it lands, it's going to make an impact. Excellent job, just putting together his hands, following up with knees. A lot of diversity on the side of Rob Font.
Yeah, he's being very creative in there, and he's also recognizing when de Andrade is moving back, how he is leaving openings for different techniques like the knee. Good stiff jab there by Font.
Put the right hand behind that stiff jab. He's hurt, Rob. Rob, you just hurt him, Rob.
Mike Andrade feels like they got him on the ropes.
Rob, that tight clinch is there, Rob.
I don't know if Andrade is hurt, but you can definitely see the confidence draining out of him.
Oh, now he's hurt. Hand right. No question about that. Nice knee to the body as well.
Oh, the elbow, and I love that he goes to the body.
Now a takedown for Rob Font. After the onslaught on the feet, just over a minute to go here, round 2.
De Andrade is still holding on to that neck. This leaves the opening for the Von Flue choke.
Work on top.
And surprised by the decision there, Font. I mean, he had him hurt on the feet, was going to the body well. I like that he's mixing things up there, but I think he would have been better off keeping that fight standing and hunting for the finish.
Silva de Andrade, not much of a submission threat, just one win by submission back in the day by rear naked choke.
Font's got the chin cupped right now, and he's searching for it. If Andrade comes up sloppy, see if Font can work the guillotine.
Still grounded.
You heard the referee Mark Smith telling Rob Font that Douglas Silva de Andrade is still a grounded opponent.
Oh, he's looking for the neck here. He gets slammed, but he's got the guillotine. He doesn't have a leg wrapped over the body, though. He got it. Beautiful.
Rob Font breaking out on pay-per-view, your winner by submission. And that is exactly what he needed here tonight as he continues his ascent up the bantamweight ranks. Beautiful horn-to-horn performance from Rob Font here tonight.
Andrade was a dangerous opponent, but it was the perfect opponent to showcase what Rob Font's capable of. That's why they wanted it for their UFC debut. That's why they're happy to take it tonight on pay-per-view.
This fight replay is brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
And here's the big right that started all off. He caught him on the temple, the legs go out. And you see him here, he's working for it, he gets slammed. He tries to get the leg over the top, can't do it, but now he's got half guard. He's digging deep with this, and Andrade taps. Very impressive and very technical victory for Rob Font.
I think that's a good way to put it. And for Rob Font, Brian, he has finished all 4 of his UFC wins. And again, he came in as a guy who had the confidence of a fighter who could beat the top 5 guys in the world. Again, another outstanding 135-pound fighter. B-Stan, hold that thought because Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Brought to you by Metro PCS, who brings you closer than ever to the UFC on a fast nationwide 4G LTE network. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Rob Font.
I'm here with the winner, Rob Font. Rob Font showing a well-rounded game tonight. This is as smooth as you've ever looked inside the octagon against a very dangerous and a very powerful guy in Andrade. How happy are you with this pay-per-view performance?
Oh man, it's a great opportunity. You know, show I'm well-rounded, and I'm here to stay, and I'm here to compete.
Now, Mark Delagrate was telling you in between rounds that you are better than this guy, and don't let him hit you with anything that he shouldn't be. How did that affect you?
You know, I was giving him the opportunity to hit me. I should have never been there in the first place. But you know, I'm still feeling it out. I was trying to get my groove going, but you know, the performance went great, and I'm happy with the W.
You're so hyped up right now. Look at you. You can't even stand still. Take a look at the big screen and enjoy this. You caught him with this perfectly timed right hand. And this is really where you showed how well-rounded you are, because even though you had him hurt, once you got a hold of his neck, you recognized that you were in control there, and you're very confident in your guillotine.
Yeah. You know, I work a lot on that guillotine. I heard him like gagging right there. I was like, all right, just stay with it, just keep it. He's on the wrong side. Like I heard Anderson, my Brazilian jiu-jitsu coach, say don't let it go, and I knew we had it.
Beautiful performance tonight, Rob. Enjoy it. You let the world know how good you are. Can't wait to see you again. Rob Font, ladies and gentlemen.